So I kind of like Pokemon, maybe even love it. And at some points, it might even take over my entire life. But I also love drawing and creating. I currently have a little world going where there's full of original characters, but I haven't been motivated to create for it lately. I really want to start creating again, but the Pokemon brain rot is real, and I haven't been able to rid myself of it. There's just something about living in a world surrounded by cool little monsters that love to hang out with you and they battle with their cool little powers. It's all just so fun. I could spend hours, and I do, playing the games, shiny hunting, ranking my favorite Pokemon from best to worst, and watching the anime. I am just obsessed with this world. It always brings me back to leisure summer days where nothing felt rushed and I had all day to just catch and battle with some of my pals. But I've been spending maybe a bit too much time in the Pokemon world, and I really want to get back to drawing and making things again. So that's when I had the idea. I'm going to create my own creature collecting world. I figured if I can't stop thinking about collecting cool little monsters, then let's put some of that energy towards creating my own. Now, you might say, whoa, slow down. Benny, why not just draw fan art? I have, and I do from time to time. Fan art is fun, but it isn't fulfilling for me. I like making and coming up with original things that are completely my own. A follow-up question you might have is, why not make Fakemon or make your own Pokemon region? Well, good questions, and I definitely have entertained the idea, but I ultimately run into two major problems. The first being, I don't want to spend time trying to imitate the Pokemon style. I get majorly stuck on things like, does this look like a Pokemon? Does this fit the Pokemon style? I also don't want to be confined by such parameters. I find it'll ultimately limit my creativity. Not to say Pokemon isn't creative or doesn't go out of the box, of course. It's just that if I'm concerned with making a Pokemon, it might bog down my process. It's just more of an obstacle for me personally. Overall, I want to be the ultimate authority when it comes to my creature creations, which kind of leads to my second point. It's really important that the things I create are mine and that there's something different and new to me. If I made Pokemon or Fakemon, I'd kind of be put under the Pokemon umbrella. I'd be held to certain design archetypes, tropes, expectations. Plus, at the end of the day, it is someone else's property, and I only want to use it as a source of inspiration. I want the things I create to push my own worlds and narratives. This is also not a dig at those who partake in Fakemon. I love Fakemon content, but it's just not something I want to make myself because I want to set my own rules, feel free to change things up, define my own style, and I want to have fun building a world of my own that's inspired not only by Pokemon, but also other worlds I love. Avatar, The Last Airbender, of course, Undertale, Digimon, Ghibli, and so much more. The freedom to do what I want and having it be completely mine is ultimately why I want to make a creature collecting world of my very own. With that, I'd like to introduce you to the title of this project, Powpow World. For now, this is only a project that exists as a concept. When I create these little worlds, it's mostly just for fun. While I am open to the idea of them turning into games, shows, or comics, I don't have any current intentions on embarking on any said thing. I ultimately just enjoy creating and drawing silly characters. Creating stories and worlds for them is just a way to give them purpose and kind of house them. So I'm excited to be creating a world that is of the monster taming / creature collecting variety, since it's a genre I've always loved and still do very much so, and have been creating for since I was a kid. So I want to go over exactly how we got here, just for clarity and transparency. I've always loved creating characters, so I came up with a fictional world called Sweet Dreams, where they can all live and exist. In that world, I did introduce a critter collecting component where I designed a few critters for it, but I kind of put it on indefinite pause. It got confusing since I have other creatures in that world that aren't catchable critters, and then I also have characters that kind of resemble animals, which can also be misunderstood as catchable critters. So the line between what was what got really messy. So in short, it just got really complicated, but it was okay since I could always sort it out later. Fast forward to now, and I'm obsessed with Pokemon again, and the idea of collecting critters is all that's on my mind lately. but the critter collecting component to my world was only a small bit of it. Plus, it was still messy, so that's when I decided, let's just rip it out and start anew. So, what was I taking with me from my existing world? A few critters I've already designed, along with their names and just very surface level lore. And that's pretty much it. Now that my critter collector is gonna have its own dedicated universe, the critters are gonna need a name because I've just been calling them critters up until this point. So, thinking long and hard on that, I came up with Powpow. I derived the name from pow, like the sound of a punch, and pow as in power. And it roughly sounds like pow, which is just a small bonus. All these three things are kind of what I want Powpow to be about. Creatures that love to show off their unique powers in combat and are also our greatest companions. On top of the Powpows that I'm bringing from the previous universe, I've also been working on a few more just to make sure that this is something I really want to do. And I have enough designs now where I really can start to envision what the world looks like, and I feel confident enough to start presenting it here. On this channel, I plan on walking you through my own creature collecting world, hopefully building it alongside you, talking through design choices, and most importantly, creating and presenting new Powpows. There are a few Powpows so far, but overall the world is still quite bare, so there will be plenty of world building things that we'll need to take care of along the way. So I hope you join me along my journey in exploring the Powpow world. So long for now, and I hope to see you again.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Well, no, stay, come. Let's see, I just wanted to say thanks for making it to the end of the video, or if you just happen to skip to the end, that's cool too. Yeah, this YouTube stuff is totally new to me, but I've always wanted to do it, so we're here. And yeah, I just wanted to say, be patient with me. I guess, like, yeah, editing it, all that stuff's new to me, so if there's awkward cuts or pauses, sorry about that. And I'll try to enunciate better. I'm starting to catch that I actually slur a lot of my words, so yeah, I'll work on those things. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and hope you look forward to the stuff. I plan on doing, yeah, like the Powpow World stuff in here, but also maybe anything really. I mean, obviously I'm into Pokemon very much so I'd like to do like maybe Pokemon tier lists and stuff. I love watching things like that, so I'm pretty much like to be producing what I watch. And yeah, I kind of just started YouTube because I wanted to talk about these things, but I don't want to sound so like loaded, but I just had no one to talk to about it. So I'm hoping that maybe this leads to certain communities, or maybe even just like, I don't know, just a way to funnel my love for art and Pokemon and creating, and on this new kind of thing that I've never done before. I've never done video editing or YouTube. So yeah, just wanted to say thanks again for watching. This is just like, yeah, a little bonus clip. I also was told early on, or not told, but I saw like a podcast, and this YouTuber who never did a face reveal for like a while, he was like, biggest advice, like just do the face reveal like as early as possible. So I'm kind of doing that here in the first video. So yeah, thanks. I keep saying thanks for watching, but yeah, thanks for watching. Now I'll see ya.